Am I wrong for staging an intervention and calling my daughter delusional over a name? I, 50M, have a daughter, 26F. She is currently a TikTok influencer, and pregnant with a boy. She is obsessed with this influencing thing, everything being about the numbers. Her husband has been evicted to the attic, because he ruins her aesthetic, that is for the videos. He isn't allowed to bring his items or clothes outside of it, and whenever he as much as forgets a cup on the table, she will scream. My wife and I tried to guide her into therapy, and have been paying for the appointments, but we do not know if she has actually been going. And now she is pregnant, which means it isn't just her and my son-in-law's problem, it is also a problem for my grandson. She wants no toys in the house for similar reasons, and has banned us from buying any. She doesn't want colorful baby clothes, because the baby will stand out on her videos too much. And then there is the name, Robin Marve Linter. While I appreciate that the two middle names are comprised of the names of both sets of grandparents, Marvin and Lee, Lynn and Peter, the amalgams are awful. And Robin is her spelling of Robin, because she doesn't want her son to be a sidekick, whatever that means. She doesn't care that he will get bullied, that his name will be mispronounced, misspelled, and a nightmare on any official capacity. That he will grow to be an adult with the name, instead of staying as a baby. It was the last straw, so I staged an intervention after regular talking didn't work. I contacted everyone we both know, and even posted on Reddit to try to convince her that it's a fucking horrible idea, and that she needs to think of more than what will look nice for her TikToks or get her more views. She will have a child, and that child's needs and well-being should be a priority. Naming him a ridiculous word salad and depriving him of toys and joy is not an environment suitable for a child. She called me an asshole, and I called her delusional in return. I really don't think I'm the asshole here, but my wife's family seems to think I overreacted since it's just a name. But if she's willing to do all of this just for stupid views on an app, what else is she going to do to this child for the sake of her influencing? Am I the a-hole? Edit. Her and her husband have separated twice in the past, but always end up together again. They keep breaking up and rekindling over and over again. They had an impromptu marriage on Valentine's Day to heal their relationship, as they now have a child on the way. The TikTok thing has been a frequent source of pain for them. Update. This is a bit anticlimactic. We had a family meeting after my daughter's husband got out of work, and presented her the Reddit threads, as well as some stories that people shared in the comments. She was reading the comments for about an hour, while they kept pouring in, and it overwhelmed her. Didn't help that I kept responding to comments during this time, which was stupid and inconsiderate of me. I did apologize to her, but she doesn't have it in her to forgive me at this moment. At first she was very quiet, before admitting that she needed help. She said that she was struggling with feeling fulfilled after her work was made remote back in the original lockdown, and needed more things to do that separated work from home. It's where the influencing came in. The numbers going up gave her the same reward that work used to, and she wanted to replicate it with a mommy blog as her other one stagnated. Her husband suggested that she picks up art again, and offered to buy her art supplies. She agreed. Turns out that a lot of you were right, and that the names were inspired by the Twilight. She wanted to honor the grandparents, which was nice, but couldn't think of any names that fit. She also wanted a bird name as the first name, but didn't want a plain Robin. One of my sons suggested the name Adler, as well as Arn, Arvid and Ari from my sister-in-law's culture. And she agreed to one of them. I'm not going to reveal the new middle names for freshly discovered privacy reasons, but some of the comments in the Tragaday side gave her good ideas. My daughter seems so defeated now, but says it is because she didn't realize how much the numbers on her social media was taking her over. She agreed to delete the mommy blog at her husband's request, and she said she will limit her personal account to just the makeup and fashion content she used to do. Time will see how this goes. My sister-in-law is still apprehensive, as he's had to have been on eggshells in their home, and isn't happy about the TikTok at all with her past behavior. He says he wants this to work, which is why he married her despite everything, but that if she doesn't actually go to the therapy my wife and I paid for, he's going to look at options for leaving. He wants to say to one of the comments that he isn't a wet blanket, but was just trying to keep his wife healthy for the sake of their unborn child. Some of the comments regarding how creeps use mommy blogs as material for their unsavory desires also was a wake-up call for all of us, and none of us will post photos or information relating to our family children online. Wife is taking her shopping for baby clothes sometime next week, and she managed to convince her that toys are not clutter, but necessary for kids. She reminded my daughter of her own favorite toys, and how upset she was when one of them disappeared. So while I was an asshole, it helped my daughter a little bit. Reddit helped a lot more, and I would like to thank you for indulging me in this.